Alrighty, folks, it's your host, Heidi Jester. It's time to play another new game in 2026 for us. As 2026, a couple of our goals. Number one goal is to try to play all the games that we have not played in our collection right now. And number two is play the games in our collection we're not sure if we want to keep or not. So this is going to fall into both of these categories. Because I'm not sure if I want to keep this game and I want to try it out and I want to play it, but also I've never played it before. This is by a good friend of the channel, Richard Launius. I'm actually an acquaintance of Richard Launius, and I actually introduced Herman Luttman to Richard Launius, so those two could maybe collaborate on a game sometime. So that would be super cool as well. If you're not familiar with the reason I might not want this game, it's because Gray Fox Games is the worst game company in existence. Do not buy anything from Gray Fox. What are they? Gray something another. Yeah, Gray Fox Games. Don't buy anything from Gray Fox Games. They're terrible. They have the worst customer support in the business, and probably going to be getting rid of this game just because of that fact. It's a great game by Richard. It's going to be a fun zombie crawl game, very simple rule set, but it's all about the atmosphere that come around this game and how Gray Fox is a bunch of jerks and a bunch of complete assholes. So I wouldn't buy anything from them. Highly recommend that you ignore all their games and anything that comes from them. If there's anything wrong with the game, they're not going to support it. They're not going to do anything for you, and you're basically going to be out of your money. So, buyer beware. Buyer beware. So, without further ado, rant over. Let's actually look at Run, Fight, and Die and give it a whirl just upon its merits about the game and see what it's like. So, what is it like? It's a zombie crawl by Richard Launius, which means it's going to be very simplistic. It's going to be kind of press your luck. It's going to be kind of a timed mechanisms on how the game works against you. I'm going to be playing the solo mode in this game. The character I have chosen to play is the Army vet. War is hell, but nothing gives a man more pride than honorably serving his country. Not to mention that whenever a crisis arises, every dang civvy runs around helpless. Why, I just remember my training. So there's monsters in the street, big whoop. I'm locked, loaded, and ready to tango. Good. So Richard Launius always does a great job with his designs and characters in the games. Arkham Horror, love it. Every game that he's done. So in this game, we are going to be playing through mission number 1. There is a progressive mission system. I would say kind of a campaign system that you can play through in the game, and it gives you like the outline of the rules and how to play and things to remember. And it kind of changes how the core mechanisms of the game play if you're going to be doing this like solo campaign. So just keep in mind, if you're doing this solo campaign, the game's going to play different than how it was originally designed. But I think this is going to be best for us in what we're trying to do with the game and trying the game out. All right, so again, we got the Army vet. We got our board set up. We do get one loot card, but we will shuffle these dice. Basically, this scenario, we are starting at home. The zombie apocalypse happens. All these locations become tainted with zombies, and we're trying to make it to the courthouse where we know there's a couple survivors hanging out, and we're going to try and go rescue these survivors. If we can make it over to the courthouse, we win. Basically, we have to just move across the board, but the more we can stop and go to locations and find survivors, the easier the mission's going to be going forward, because we'll have more resources and more things we can do more characters that might be able to join us, etc., going forward. So, all right, here we go. So, loot pile is shuffled. Mutant, we don't need to worry about because we're not going to be dealing with the mutants. Followers. Again, we've shuffled these up, but I will shuffle them up again. Actually, just to show you that we haven't set up anything, we will shuffle these into the deck. All right. I'm not going to rebuild this. You're just going to have to trust me that it was put out fairly. It was. Trust me. All right. And we'll take 2 Fowlers, put those on the courthouse. We start here. We're just trying to make it so we could just beeline 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 turns, the game could be over. But again, if you're doing it like that, then you're going to have a harder when you get to mission 2, mission 3, mission 4, etc. All right. We get a loot card to start, and our loot card is going to be Lucky Charm. Discard to reroll any number of dice, including zombie dice. Ooh, nice. All right, on our turn, we have a dice, 6 dice. We roll these. There's a zombie dice. If a zombie comes up, you can't re-roll it normally. But again, our Lucky Charm will force us to re-roll this. We have equipment. We have exploration. We have runners. We have baseball bats. And we have a gun. If we shoot somebody with a gun, we can kill 1 zombie in any zone. There's 3 zones, Zone 1, Zone 2, and Zone 3. So we can kill any 1 zombie in 1 zone. A runner, we can have one of those zombies move away from us or from the back row out off the board. If we have a baseball bat, we can remove 2 zombies in the row, but only the row that's adjacent to our character. If we roll 1 item, we can draw a loot card. If we roll 2, we can draw a Fowler. And if we draw 3, we can draw 2 Fowlers and keep 1. If we draw 4, we can draw 3 Fowlers and keep 1. And then explorations. If you roll 1 die to explore, you can move it in the next location, but you do the bad result. If you roll 2 explorers, you can move it in the next location, you do the bad and the good. And if you roll 3 or more explorers, you can just move in the next location and do the good result. The zombie dice will add more zombies at the end of the round, and you cannot re-roll them. So that's pretty much all the different dice, and you will see how things go as we rock and roll here. Each character comes with their own special abilities down here. So if I roll 2 zombies in the green, I can put those into making 2 green. I can use those to shoot basically 2 zombies instead of 1 zombie. Close combat gives us 2 zombies, a baseball bat, and a runner, which will give us a baseball bat and 3 runners. And suppressing fire, which is 3 zombies, a gun, and an explorer. And zombies in zone 1 will not advance, and I can clear 1 zone of all the zombies. So you have these combos that you're trying to roll with your dice, kind of a similar to Yahtzee type mechanism. 2026, before we start, I'm going to say this. 2026, we're starting 2026 off with a bang. Again, we want to try to get between 50 to 100 brand new games on the channel for you guys. This is new game number 2. This is actually the 2nd game in a row that we're doing, and I'm probably going to be doing a 3rd game tonight. We're going to try and start January off with a nice amount of new games. Again, for several purposes. Trying to get all the new games in our collection that we've never played done, because what's one of our goals for 2026 is to play a lot of the games that are in our collection that we haven't played yet. This has been in our collection. We have not played it, and we want to find out if we want to keep some of these games that are in our collection. And the only way to do them is to play them. And so this is game number 2 of the season, and it's January 3rd. So we're going to try and start the year off strong. where we can get a nice grip on, doing between 50 and 100 other brand new games to add to our collection. And hopefully some of these will end up good. In 2025, we did 67 new games on the channel in 2025. And of those 67 games, I think 8 of them made it into the top 100 games of all time list. So, good for them. So, without further ado, here we go. The one thing I do have to check before we start is it one, you get one reroll, or is it 2 rerolls like Yahtzee? Let's just see. Hang on. Let's just see, because setup we don't care about. You are permitted 2 chances to reroll, just like Yahtzee. Okay. So it's basically Yahtzee with zombies is what we got going on. Hey, what's going on? I have my eye on this game after picking up SOB. SOB. What's SOB? SOB. Let me think. What would SOB be? Wouldn't be Defenders of the Realm. What would be SOB? I'm not sure. All right, here we go. We're going to start off. Again, we're just trying to get from here over to the courthouse. This is mission 1. It's a tutorial mission. It should be pretty easy. Well, let's see how we do. All right, we got a bunch of baseball bats. We got a bunch of guns, and we got an item. So we only need 1 baseball bat, so we're going to keep that. Because 1 baseball bat will kill 2 zombies. We'll keep the 2 guns. We'll keep this. So when we roll these 2, we have a chance of rolling more zombies, which is bad. But we don't need them, so might as well try it. Ooh, okay. So this is really good. We're going to keep exactly what we rolled. So we use this die here. For zombies, we kill 2 of them in the front row. They're dead. Gone. We got 2 guns. We're going to kill these 2 zombies. Boom. You can kill them anywhere you want. We have a runner, which is going to just force that guy to run away. We have found an item. We have found a fowler. If you roll 2 or more, you can get a fowler. So we get to draw a fowler. Again, I'm going to shuffle these just to make sure everything is on the up and up. So there's you don't think I just set up the deck and I'm going to have all the really good ones right off the bat. Devoted Nurse, which has got a hit point, and then whenever you would place a wound token on your character, roll a die on a run result, discard it instead. Wow, that's cool. So we got a Lucky Charm and a Devoted Nurse has joined us. All right, then those are those dice. So we've activated all of our dice. All of our dice are done. We now move all the zombies to the next group forward. And then we add 3 zombies in the new group, plus 1 zombie for every zombie that is rolled. So we would add an extra 1 if we rolled 1, or an extra 2 if we rolled 2. But in our case, we didn't roll any extras, so we don't add anything. We're just going to add the 3. So we're off to a good start. Although we haven't moved anywhere, but we're still off to a good start. All right. Here we go. Off and running again. So we got 2 zombies right off the bats. We got a this and a this, which is, we got close quarter combat, which is a So we probably want to keep these. We got a gun we can use and a run that we can use. Again, we didn't move we're not going to move anywhere, but this is actually a pretty good result, I think. So we're going to use close quarter combat to change 2 red, an orange, and a runner, a baseball bat, 2 zombies, a baseball bat, and a runner. We can turn that into close quarters combat, which is going to make it give us a baseball bat, which is kill 2 in this first zone, and then 3 runners. So these 3 are just going to run away. Then we have a gun, so we're going to choose this guy to shoot, and this guy's going to run away 1 spot. Now, we add in at the end of the round 1, 2, 3 zombies plus 2 more. So we're going to start to get swarmed now, but we've got a little while to prepare for them. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. 2 zombies, 2 runners. We actually have this again, close quarter combat. And this is a item. Run. I'm actually going to keep these 3 dice, and I'm going to use my lucky charm. And this is going to get put into our stash. We're going to be able to get this later on. But I'm going to re-roll any numbered dice, including zombie dice. So I'm going to re-roll all 3 of these dice. Looking for some movement dice. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm... Oh, yeah, the movement is this... Yeah, okay. So we got another one of those. We got a baseball bat and a gun. So we'll re-roll the baseball bats. And we got a baseball bat. All right. So baseball bat doesn't do anything. The gun will shoot this guy. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Do we have any combos? We don't have any combos. 2 runners. We're just going to have these guys run away. And then we have 2 items. We're going to find another Fowler. The Fowler is Sassy Homemaker. If you gotta believe it, just say, you best believe I'm gonna say it. Target opponent kills a zombie in their zone 3. Whenever she takes a wound, we get to kill a zombie in our zone 3. Okay. So that, do we go? I think we did the gun and the baseball bat, the items and the runners. So now they move forward. We add 3 new guys. Unfortunately, we haven't freaking rolled 1 movement die yet. We have not rolled a single movement die yet. Because, I mean, we gotta move, man. But movement is this, little, looks like a map, right? So we got to find these maps, but we have not rolled a single map yet. There's 2 maps. That's nice. We got 2 guns, a runner. We don't need a baseball bat, so let's see if we can... Another runner. All right, you know what? We're going to take that. We're going to take that. So we got 2 guns. We're going to shoot these 2. We got 2 runners. We're just going to have these 2 run off the map. And then we got 2 maps, which means we can move into an adjacent location. And I should mention, your home is adjacent to any one of these locations. And the courthouse is adjacent to any one of these 3. You don't need to go down the middle or whatever. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? At the end of every round, we have to put a zombie token out there. This is our 3rd round, so we should have already had 2 zombie tokens on different locations out there. I forgot to do that. I apologize. So let's start in the middle and see how it goes. Now we have 2 explore, which means we do the bad and the good. So the bad is I take a wound. Okay. We're gonna give that to ourselves. Whenever we would place a wound token on your character, roll a die on a run result, discard it instead. So we're going to see if we can roll a run result. Let's run, 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 run. No. Okay, so we're going to take the wound. All right. And then draw a loot card. If it's not a shotgun, draw another one. So loot card. It is not a shotgun. It's the Book of the Dead. Discard to kill 2 zombies anywhere on your board or do 1 damage to the mutant zombie. Okay. And it's not, so we get to draw another gun. Oh, it's another Book of the Dead. Wow. Okay. Nice. All right, so that is that. We are in that location now. All right, so that was our movement. These zombies will move forward. This one will move forward, and we're going to get 3 new zombies. We're doing really good in not rolling a lot of zombies. We've taken a wound, unfortunately. We've got one of other wounds that we can worry about, though. All right, on to the next. Oh, at the end of the round, we're just going to put another zombie token out there. It's a timer that basically forces you to go a little bit quicker than you would just, like, go slow. Ooh, look at that. 3, a zombie, a baseball bat, and an explorer. You know what? We're going to take that. We're absolutely going to take that. So baseball bat will kill these 2. A explorer will let us draw 2 flowers and keep 1 of them. So we got Infected Tim, which has a negative result, or the Spoiled Brat, which is also a negative. When entering play, discard 1 of your loot cards at random. Or at the end of your advanced zombie phase, add a zombie to your zone 2 and 3. Oh no, hell no. So Infected Tim, you're out of here, buddy. Get out of here. So we're going to lose an item at random, but guess what? We have 2 items. They're the same items, so I'm not going to randomize it. I'm just going to get rid of 1 of these items when the Spoiled Brat decides to join us. Let's put that at the bottom. Guess what? She's going to die first. All right, so that was, we get to draw 2. We had a baseball bat, and we get to move, and we're going to move directly forward. Unfortunately, because we only have 1, we have to do the bat effect and only the bat effect. Discard a loot card. Well, shoot. I guess I should have used this. Discard to kill 2 zombies anywhere on your board or do 1 damage to the mutant zombie. So, unfortunately, the school has cost us both of our Book of the Deads. Alright. This zombie moves. This zombie moves. We get 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 4 zombies. We got a new zombie here, which we're going to put there. So we're halfway over. So again, we're just trying to make it across. Should be a very easy tutorial scenario, so it's not too hard. You're just trying to get a bunch of resources and followers. 3 gunshots, a runner, a baseball bat, and an item. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that. Baseball bat will take this guy out. 3 shots will kill these guys. A runner, we're gonna have her run away, and an item is gonna be discard to kill 3 zombies anywhere on 1 zone. Well, guess what? That's going to be those 3. Boom. Done. And we have nobody. Woohoo! So we get 3 at the start of our turn. 1, 2, 3. We have a new zombie come out. We're going to put him there. And we're going to go on to the next round. You can see how quick these things go. Two gunshots, a baseball bat we don't need, 2 more runners, a move. We're going to keep this, I think, again. No, we're going to re-roll the baseball bat. We do not need a baseball bat. Another runner? Yeah, we're going to keep it. We're going to use These two, hang on. No, I'm actually gonna re-roll these two. Oh my god, 2 baseball bats, which don't do anything. Alright, so 2 shots are gonna kill these 2. 1 runner is gonna force that guy to run away. We are gonna move into a next location. Because we only have 1, we gotta do the bad thing. Add 4 zombies to your zone 3. Okay, then movement, they move. Then we add 3 more zombies. And that's it. We move on. We're only a couple spaces away from winning the scenario. But again, at the end of the round, put a token there. Baseball bats are not going to do anything. Item, 2 guns. Yeah, we'll re-roll the baseball bats. Can't re-roll that. All right, so that's it. 3 pistols. Boom, boom, boom. Item. We'll draw an item card. Discard to heal up to 2 wounds from your character or followers. Okay. And then we're going to add 3. So this moves up. These moves up. 1, 2, 3. Plus 2. 1, 2. Add another zombie token. Boom. Time is running out here. Actually, I'm going to put that back there on that one. Because I might want to zigzag. Oh. Oh, good. We got 2 movements. Item. Zombie. We don't have a baseball bat. But we have a gun and a run. Yeah, we're going to keep that. We're absolutely going to keep that. So again, item. We're going to draw an item card. Medical supplies again. Gun to shoot this guy. Runner, which is going to force 1 to run away. We're going to move. We're going to move down here. And we get to do the bad and the good because we have 2 of them. Awaken the mutant zombie. Well, we don't do this because we're not allowed to spawn the mutant zombie until the end of the scenarios. And then kill up to 4 zombies in a single zone. Draw a leadership token. So we can draw a leadership token. That's nice. And we're going to kill these 4 zombies right there. So that's that. And then so 1 of those. So 1, 2, 3 plus 1 zombie. Okay. Oh, and we add a token, which is going to be the school. I forgot to advance the zombies, by the way. These sort of advanced, these would have spawned on there, right? So these would have spawned at the end of the round. I forgot to move these guys. So baseball bats, we are going to need them. We got and a fowler. No movement that time, huh? Okay. We'll keep that. So we'll get another fowler, and we draw 1. Angry Witness, once per turn, kill 1 zombie in zone 1. Wow. That's super nice. 2 baseball bats will kill these guys. These guys are going to move. Then we're going to get 1, 2, 3 plus 2. 1, 2, and another token there. Okay, we can move. That's good. We got a baseball bat we don't need. A gun, a runner, an item. Yep, we'll re-roll the baseball bat. See if we can get a gun. Nope. Run more time. Nothing. Oop. Anything but a baseball bat and a zombie. Okay, another runner. Alright, so 2 runners. We'll just have them run. 1 kill. We'll kill this guy. An item again. Shotgun. Discard to kill 3 zombies in any one zone. We're going to do that right here. Boom. Kill these 3. And then we can move. We're going to move. We get to do the good and the bad because we got 2 of them. Take a wound. That is going to be... we get to put that there and kill a zombie in zone 3. Draw a loot card. If it's not a Molotov cocktail, draw another. It is a shotgun. And now we get more medical supplies. And we're going to spend the medical supplies to heal our wounds. Okay. End of the round. These guys move forward. We get 3 new zombies. And we add a token to the board, which is going to be there. I'm hoping to go up and then out, but let's see. I mean, we're doing great with zombies. We got no zombies on our board. We got choice of, we can move, a zombie, a gun. Do we want to keep that? We don't need any more items. We're going to re-roll these and see if we can get another zombie, a baseball bat we can't use. We can do that though. Come on! Alright. So a gun will kill 1 zombie. That's all we can kill. We can move. We're going to move up here. We get to take a wound and draw 2 leadership counters and choose to keep 1. We'll keep the 3 for sure. That's pretty good. And we need to take a wound, which we're going to give to her, which is going to kill a zombie in zone 3. And that's it. So this moves forward, this moves forward. We get 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 zombies. We add another token, which is going to be this spot. Now all we have to do is move forward 1 space and we should be okay. We only need 1 baseball bat. We have the move we need. Zombie, 2 guns to shoot. Sure. We'll just re-roll this. Actually, we're not going to need the guns. Let's re-roll them because the game's going to... The mission's going to be over. Let's try and get another item. Ooh, nice. Okay, we're done. Baseball bat kills this guy. Movement is boom to that location. Oh, before we move... We're going to get a new follower, which is a heroic dog. Kill up to 5 zombies anywhere on your board. Oh, and I forgot to be looking at my special combos again. But the special combos really only come into play when you roll 2 or 3 zombies. So we didn't roll that many zombies. I don't think we missed out on that. But we move forward. We add these 2 followers to our followers that have followed us and haven't died. And we add in all the items that we found. So we found the obnoxious councilman, zealous nun, heroic dog, angry waitress, spoiled brat, sassy homemaker, and devoted nurse. That is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points worth of characters. We also have... Whoa. 2 shotguns, a lucky charm, medical supplies, another 2 more medical supplies, another shotgun. So we ended up with 3 medical supplies, 3 shotguns, and a lucky charm, and 5 leadership tokens. And we made it to the courthouse, and that is the end of mission number 1 in Run, Fight, or Die. Again, it's a very easy tutorial mission. You're not be doing anything with this mutant zombie until later on in this, so you don't have to worry about spawning him. It's all about gaining your squad or creating your group. So now these are all like characters that we can use going forward into mission number 2. In fact, let's take a look at what mission number 2 says. Mission number 2, so this is mission number 1 is build your crew, right? So mission number 2 is gearing up. All right, so next mission is to reach the department store and continue to build up resources you need to survive. The apocalypse is worsening and you face additional challenges in the form of action cards. Flip over the home location mat so it shows the department store. So this one will be the department store. So basically now we're going from the courthouse back across over to this location. We're going to place 2 zombies in zone 1, 3 in zone 2, and 4 in zone 3. Remove all zombie tokens from the map. Then collect all location cards. Turn them face down, shuffle them, and create a new randomized map. So we're going to use the same locations. We're just going to randomize them. Choose 1 Fowler and up to 2 loot cards that we can take with us. So we're going to choose 1 Fowler and 2 of our loot cards to take with us. Leave any additional Fowlers or loot cards in the supply cache. You won't have access to them, so basically we store them. And then we place 3 starting action cards up in front of you, shuffling the remaining action cards and place them in a deck nearby. And is that it? No, let's see what our goal is. Our goal is to move from the courthouse to the back from the courthouse to the department store. If you place a 12th and final zombie on the locations, you lose. If you place a 5th wound token on your character, you lose. If you move your player token on the department store using 1 or more explore results. If you would win in that case. And that's how you survive. So it's basically kind of a same thing, but you're trying to still build up resources and get your followers and group started. So that is Run, Fight, or Die. Super quick, super simple, super easy. Not a lot of... I think I like the little campaign that's going on here. It's not super campaigny, but at least like I'm going to take everything that I just got from scenario 1. I'm going to put it into a plastic envelope. I'm going to say mission 1 results. So when I pick this up, if I pick this up and play it again, I can just take everything out of there and know, okay, these are everything that I did with mission 1. Okay. And then I can go on to mission 2. I don't need to do that back to back to back, but still neat, pretty neat, interesting game. A little bit of decisions. You got some always fun things with Richard and his design, and how he's, we got a shotgun and I get to shoot 3 zombies. Woohoo! Awesome. I'm glad I found that loot card now. So always cool things like that. But it's not, it's again kind of simple tutorial stuff going on now. So not really deep involved gameplay. Not that there's going to be any deep involved gameplay. It's going to still be very simple, which is fine. You might want just a fun, interesting, quick game to run around and shoot things with. So and have a little bit of a campaign with. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Run, Fight, or Die Reloaded by Richard Launius. Do not buy anything from Gray Fox Games, though. They're just the worst of the worst. And I talked about this in the beginning, but if you haven't been around the channel, my copy didn't include everything. I had a big fight with them about it, and it's not worth the time, trouble, and effort. And the company that I actually bought this from sent me another copy because they were super cool and super nice. GameNerds.com. If you are ordering things online, I would highly recommend you order things from GameNerds.com. They're awesome. They didn't have to do that, and they did for just to make me a happy customer. Not that it would have mattered, but Gray Fox Games is a bunch of jokes, and they're a bunch of losers, and I feel bad about this game because I know Richard personally, and I hate to not enjoy his game because of the company that made it, but that's the reality of the situation, unfortunately. So rant over. Don't buy anything from Gray Fox Games. Don't buy this one. Don't buy any of them. But if you want to support Richard, go ahead and support him and buy this game. But don't buy anything else from them because they're a bunch of jerks. Run, Fight, or Die Reloaded. Thanks for watching. Take care.